time to meet and have this press conference, which is called our Women's Outlook, Modern Challenges in Global Trends and Preservation of Traditions. We have a press conference devoted to the dialogue that happened this morning. My name is Sergei Krasnov. I am Sergei Krasnov, the MC of RBK company. And if you have any questions, you can raise your hand, ask your question representing yourself, and then we'll have the answer. So we have the equipment for interpretation. If you do not know English, you can use it. I'm happy to introduce our dear women who are taking part in this conference. Ms. Karelova, Chairman of the Council of the Eurasian Women's Forum under the Federation Council of the Federal Assembly of the Russian Federation. Thank you for being here with us. Purnima Anand, the President of the International BRICS Forum. Thank you for being with us. Alsu Nabieva, Rector of Russian University of Cooperation, Head of the Association of Women, Deputy and Lakhova Yekaterina is the chairman of the All-Russian Public Organization Association of Russian Women. So I was asked to be very brief. I'll start with my question. Ms. Galina Nikolaevna, what are the finals or conclusions from your morning discussion? I know that the discussion was very interesting, but what are the finals, the results? So the results are as following: new contacts, conclusion of agreements, and of course, plans for continued cooperation. And we understood what topics and problems unite us. They are multiple, and we understood the fields of our possible cooperation. We received some proposals from Russian and foreign participants, and we can see that we can have good cooperation in new format. Thank you very much for your answer. Ms. Alsu Rustemovna, I'd like to ask you the following. I know about the topic, modern challenges, global trends, and preservation of traditions, but according to you, how can we keep the balance between the new trends and tendencies in the world where woman is not just a housekeeper, wife, and mother, and at the same time not to lose the traditions? Where is this golden mean? So to find a solution, we've invited such women who have this balance, who have children, who are the directors of large businesses, and they were sharing their cases. There is no universal technology, but each country offers its own measures of support for women. Women meet with their own challenges in every country, but as far as we study life and histories of success and the ways to find balance, we can study this experience as a whole or partially, and we would like to issue a thesis after the session, and no matter what the session is, whether it's related to healthcare or politics or whatever topics, the key topic here was economy. We met people from the sphere of art, but culture, but still all the women were socially oriented. They wanted to achieve economic effect, and they wanted, and they also struggle for women's rights in their communities. And it's very valuable for us that such women came here, and we met with Rais of the Republic of Tatarstan, Mr. Menikhanov, and there were proposals from women, from investors from Egypt, for example, and we have achieved rather good results and had some agreements signed, and we agreed to continue our collaboration, and we have achieved the agreements to cooperate with Cameroon, with Turkey, and to work at different topics and to study their issues, and till the next forum within this forthcoming year, we'll continue studying these issues.
Thank you very much for your answer. And now, Ekaterina Filipovna, the question is for you. So we've already talked that we're looking for a working-life balance between different trends and keeping traditions so that it should be conveyed on a proper level. So, and we see that in our country, for women, by efforts of women themselves, for the last 100 years, great contributions were made. But we cannot really amid this fact. And also, well, the salary level is relatively the same, and concerning the business, and now we see that in ancient times, there was a stereotype that person is the man is a gatherer, and women was keeping for an eye for firework, for fire, and food. So, and now there is a trend that some men are not really contributing to it, and I see that now men forgot about their responsibilities a bit. So, through your perspective, should women fight for their rights, or maybe they should stimulate, men who are not degraded, but sometimes they forgot that they are men? Thank you for this interesting question. And I would like to say that if we talk about women, well, they have like a self-preservation instinct, family, themselves, kids, and then homeland. So then, like, men are in trouble, so they're trying to help other men. So then they help, like, women are trying to help men if they're under the weather or sad. So as well, now women take part in different aspects. So they're NGO managers, they're researchers, or they're businesswomen. But what unites them all? So the one thing, I hope that they all gonna be wives and they will have children. And Mr. Minikhanov said that traditional values and family really focus the destiny of it. So, and now we are in isolation, and this like Eurovision contest has been held. It was a kind of shocking view and such kind of aggression as Eurovision. So we feel it in media, in the internet, and it's all concerned our youth and our children. So, and they're trying to crack and break our values, and they want to put this LGBT and other as a norm. So, and we have to contradict with it. So women, men, and our union of women, so we will think like a charter of solidarity on protection of traditional values. And with this agenda, we came to this economic forum, and we demonstrated that traditional family and spiritual values, they are slash resources and drivers for the economic development. So if you have a strong family, you would have a strong government. Thank you very much for your opinion. So speaking about Eurovision, so my surrounding and all this like forums and social networks for the last 10-15 years, well, people asked the same question. 3 key questions. Why are we watching it, and why are we taking part in it? So, and finally, people have, well, major people have been hurt. And the question was, why were we broadcasted there? Well, and it requires the analytics. Well, Miss Anna, So you are the BRICS representative. So speaking about BRICS members countries, so how do women feel there? So do they have the same hardships, the same troubles, or every country have their own unique or well experience that is unique, and you would like to share with us?
On Forum 24, because BRICS is upcoming, BRICS economies are rising, and everybody is understanding BRICS. Many countries are interested to join the membership of BRICS. But there is so many questions rising, like you are asking, that what is happening? Because after Ukraine crisis and now Hamas and Israel crisis, what is happening in the end? Women are the most sufferer everywhere after all wars. So today we had many sessions, many discussions, and center of the discussion is women. If we want economic stability, women need to be stable, women need entrepreneurship, women need support, and women need some, security that in their regions, in their traditional values, they should live happily. So BRICS is the economic development which is giving support and assurance that all will coexist with their sovereignty without neo-colonialism effects. Because during last 75 years, Second World War, United Nations and international system developed. And international system is having their own hegemony. In economy, they are having dollar hegemony. In culture, they are having Western culture to put on us. And Western culture is not giving happiness to everybody. All international medical technologies is not giving health to everybody. So we need parallel system. So BRICS is upcoming with parallel system for the coexistence. BRICS is not creating any argument or any discussion with the Western country and Western world. We are developing our own values, own tradition, and own economic structure. With local currency, we want to do trade. We don't want dollar. So what's the harm in it? We want our own tradition, festival, our medicine. What is the harm to Western world? So many countries which are not recognized in United Nations and international system, they are searching their own space and they are coming to BRICS. So new members, they are interested to come in BRICS. And now Russia is having very high responsibility because Russia is in sanction. Many new countries are coming to Kazan in October in BRICS summit. So Russian responsibility is that they have to satisfy their interests. Many African countries, many Russian countries, many other CIS countries, I'm sorry, Russia, CIS countries and many Latin American countries, many Asian countries, they are looking forward towards Russia because during last 2.5 years, Russia give new democratic values to the world, new economic values to the world, and new defense values. Because 2.5 years back, everybody was thinking that NATO will demilitarize and NATO will finish Russia. But now whole world knows what Russia is. And why Russia is strong, first of all, it is divine powers. Second point, Russia stands for the 4 regions, weaker people. Those who were fighting for their life, for their existence, for their sovereignty, and for their values. So this is the BRICS countries. BRICS countries always stand with the nature, with democratic values, with humanity for love and peace. So I think more and more countries will attract towards BRICS, and we will have very good economic stability, and we will, I hope we will develop new currency or new digital solutions for our economic trade and stability in our countries and political new democratic institutions will rise because 4 regions of Russia, Donbas, Kherson, Zaporozhye, and Crimea, these regions need new institutions because they are not recognized by international institutions. Who will recognize them? Russian Federation is supporting, but we need new international democratic system which recognize them, which give them stability and values. Thank you very much.
Спасибо также и вам.
Thank you so much. So, if there are any questions from the audience, so I would like to end our press conference with a small story. When my wife wanted to give a birth for our first child, well, she was very worried about that. And I just led you to the window of our house. So just look at these people. So can you see these people walking around? So they all were given birth by women. So they have much better tendencies. So I would like to express my gratitude to all women, and that we all have this opportunity to be here and to discuss these questions. Thank you very much. Have a productive, fruitful day. Thank you very much to Kazan Forum. Have a good rest. Till tomorrow. Thank you very much.